Grab your tea, bitch, while I tell you mine. Let's go. And I have receipts because one thing I never been was a weird ass bitch. Let's get that straight. I'm gonna be doing like a little get ready with me. So while I tell y'all, I don't even get on the internet and do this, y'all, but I have to, bro, because this girl is playing with my name, trying to make it seem like she's the one who cut off our friendship because I was being dick weird. But you know, all I can do is laugh. Literally, all I can do is laugh. Hey, y'all, it's literally 11:41 p.m. I'm tired. The only reason why I'm doing this video is because it's been sitting heavy on my chest. Like, how I feel right now is sitting heavy on my chest, for one. For two, this happened literally this week. For three, the only reason why I'm making this video is because it happened between a friend and I. We were literally friends for like about 3 years now, like close friends, y'all. Before I show y'all the videos and everything, because I have proof of everything, I'm not a lying ass bitch, okay? A little background story, okay? My name is Anais. I'm a content creator. I've been doing content for years now. Literally, I've turned this into one of my streams of income, okay? Secondly, I met this girl in high school, y'all. We met in high school, right? I met her when I was in like 10th grade. You want to see? I have proof that we met in 10th grade because, like I said, I'm not no lying ass bitch. We used to skip class together. I would let her hit my Benjamin. We would take turns going to the bathroom, you feel me? All of that. Mind y'all, she's older than me. This bitch is like a year or two older than me, okay? She graduated before me, and then after I graduated, I went through a bunch of shit in my life, and me and her weren't cool. We were just mutuals on Insta. I swear to God, we were just mutuals. We were never like close friends after we graduated. We were just mutuals on IG, you feel me? I graduated 2021. That's me in high school in 10th grade. I literally, see, I'm telling y'all, I've been doing this content creator shit for a minute. I've been on TikTok for years. I've been doing YouTube since I was in 8th grade, literally, y'all. So this is the, look. That's me. This is, don't mind them too, okay? These are girls that went to class with us. That's her, y'all. The girl in the red velvet, whatever color sweater, that's the girl I'm talking about. I'm not going to add her because I know her little minions are going to come and see this video. She's been sending weird bitches to come watch me. I'm not going to tag her because I've been tagging her. She doesn't want to fight. She don't want the smoke. I'm literally making this video to clear my name because she's trying to make it seem like something that's not. So enough background. We're going to get into a lot of the backgrounds later, y'all. I can't even fucking talk, y'all. That's how fucking mad I am, okay? I do not like to talk about my personal life on social media. I do lifestyle content, but I'm very selective with what I post. Why? Because this is the internet, you feel me? I'm a mother, for one. I have a family of my own, so I don't need to be telling social media all of my little problems. No, never been that type of bitch, never will be. Let me pull the receipts out, y'all, because I have messages of everything. So I cut this girl off because she's been doing a lot of weird shit lately. This year, for some reason, the year that we started getting close for real is this year. This is the year she started calling me her best friend. And you feel me? I went with it because I'm like, okay, you feel me? I don't have a best friend for real. I would actually love to have one. You feel me? We've been friends for a minute now. Why not? I've known this bitch since high school. When I see people do shit, I'm just going to fall back. Like, I might not even cut you off completely all the way, but I'm going to fall back. Why am I falling back? So I can observe you a little bit more and see if it's actually necessary for me to cut you off. And that's what I was doing. So Saturday, I'm live on my TikTok. I'm doing my hair, you feel me? She joins my live. Mind y'all, I have been ignoring her because, like I said, I'm trying to observe this bitch. Every time she comes around, she's doing certain little things that's like, whoa, espérame, wait, espérate un segundo, like. So I'm on live, y'all, doing my hair, whatever. She joins my live. She starts spamming my comments. I don't even know what the fuck she was saying, y'all. I wasn't even reading the comments because I saw her fucking picture. And I was like, oh, my God, this girl's in my live. I'm going to act like I don't even see her in here. You feel me? Because I don't want to talk to her. I haven't been wanting to talk to her for days. The last time we saw each other was in person at my house, my apartment where I'm sitting right now. Last time she came, she rubbed me completely the wrong fucking way. And y'all, she was at my house May 22nd, 2025. Okay, so that's like, what, a week or two ago? Like 2 weeks ago, right? Mind y'all, I live in Charlotte. This girl, she now, all of a sudden, she lives in Kannapolis. The messages right here, look. This is the day that she fucking came to my house. May 22nd, the last fucking day she came, right? Are you free today? I'll be heading to CLT in a bit. Mind y'all, she been blowing me up since May 11th. Calling me, texting me, asking me if she can come get her Lulu dupe, right? So I said, hey, girl, my bad. I've been cooking and cleaning all day. I just started whatever, but you can come now. Mind y'all, bitch, I'm a mother. I have other things to attend to then. You feel me? So she said this, whatever. When are you available? So I said, you can stop by anytime. Just let me know beforehand. Text me talking about is it fine if I push up around 4? Like two days later after I said, just let me know. She said, is it fine if I push up around 4? Literally a fucking hour. Not even an hour before 4. Mind y'all, when she texted me that on May 15th at 3:16 p.m., is it fine if I push up around 4? I was at my sister's house helping her build a fucking vanity. So she's calling me while I'm at my sister's house. She probably called me about 3-4 times, y'all. My sister, she's like, oh, you're not gonna answer that? Like, that's your best friend. What you doing? So I'm like, damn, okay, she right. Let me stop ignoring this bitch. Because I knew she wanted to come get her shit. So I'm like, okay, let me answer the phone. So I'm like, hey, girl. She's like, hey, I'm on the way to Charlotte right now. Is it cool if I come to get my jacket? And I was like, I'm not home right now, girl. You feel me? I'm at my sister's. I said, I'm helping her build a vanity, bitch. Them shits take forever to build. If you know, you know. Might not even be done today. That's what I told her. I said, I might not even be done today. Not gonna lie, because it's a lot. It's a fucking vanity, bitch. She's like, okay, well, just call me when you're done or whatever. So she called me again, y'all, like a few hours later. Mind y'all, I'm still at my fucking sister's house because, like I said, it's a fucking vanity, y'all. That shit took me forever to build. Still calling me. She called me like twice after that. I ignored both calls because I literally told this bitch I might not even be done today. Text me. She's like, hey, love, it's getting late. I'll be heading home now. The same day. Y'all don't think I'm lying. This is literally what she said. Hey, love, it's getting late. I'll be heading home now. The same day around 8. And then a few days later, I texted her. I said, my bad. I was helping Joe build a vanity I got for her, but I should be home the rest of the week. She said, hey, I understand. No worries. I will let you know in advance when I go to CLT. How has everything been? I ignored her. Hey, Queen, are you free today? I'll be heading to CLT in a bit. May 22nd, 11:40 a.m. A few hours later, I texted her. I said, hey, I'm going to go to the gym in a bit, but you can come by and I will come downstairs and bring it if you want. She's like, I just got to the city. I'm doing something right now, but that works. However, if you want to chill, let me know. I'll be here till 9. I really told her I would go downstairs and bring her a fucking jacket because I didn't want her to come inside and chill. Every time we hang out or every time we do something, for some reason, it has to be at my fucking house. Mind y'all, like I said, I'm a mother bitch first. I was washing my daughter's hair that day. I was fucking cooking dinner when she came as well. Around 6, almost 7 p.m., she says, hey, I was calling to let you know I'll be heading over there in a bit to drop off your things. I said, okay, cool. Sorry, was washing Zozo's hair. She said, on my way, you good? After that, you see, she didn't call me. She didn't text me, nothing. 7:15 p.m. She texted me that after she left my house. I'm home. She's at my house, bitch. You remember I literally said, I'll come downstairs and bring it if you want. This bitch came to my fucking door still after I said I would come downstairs and bring it to you. I don't know about y'all, but if a bitch tell me like, hey, I'm gonna come downstairs, just wait for me, I'm gonna wait, bitch, because obviously you don't want me in your house for some reason. Not only did she come to my fucking door, y'all, but she bring her fucking nigga with her. That's another one of the things, too, that she been being weird with. She can't do shit without that man, y'all. I'm just being 100% for real. Like, literally anybody who knows her or who knows her in the city will tell you, bro, she's like this with her man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like this with my man too, but it comes to a point like, bitch, give that nigga some space. So she pulls up to my door. Mind y'all, when she came to my fucking door, I was in my bathroom, taking a shit, y'all. Not only that, but my youngest sibling was here, and my man had his brother coming over as well at the same time. I told her I'm gonna go downstairs, right? No, the bitch still proceeds to come to my door. I'm in the bathroom. Coincidentally, my man brother, bestie, and her man, they get here at the same time. So they're all at the fucking door. My man goes and he opens the door. Why, bitch? Because I'm on the fucking toilet taking a shit. Tried to throw that in my face too the other day. I'm gonna show y'all the live videos of her because she swears she wasn't talking shit. So my nigga goes and opens the door. Mind y'all, I did not tell my man that my bestie was coming. Why didn't I tell him? Because I was literally gonna go downstairs, give her shit, and boom, 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 boom. That's it. That's all. Right. So I didn't tell my man that she was coming. Why? Because like I said, it was supposed to be, here, bitch, take your shit, and I'm gonna go back upstairs. I got shit to do. I come out the bathroom, y'all. I see my man's brother standing at the door. My man is standing over there too. And I see my bestie and her man standing like this. Como dos mojones. So they're standing at the door, y'all, and I really wanted to low-key crash out because my man, he was like, oh, I didn't know they was coming. And I was just like, yeah, you know, I didn't want to make a big scene right then and there because, like I said, my youngest brother was there. My man had his brother there. She had her nigga there. Why am I finna, you feel me, confront you in front of everybody? No. I was like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna just let it slide. You feel me? Cool, kiki, whatever. She doesn't even give me my stuff, y'all. They fucking put it down on the table and got comfy. Like I really invited her or something. So we're just talking. She's like, hey, so how have you been? And I'm like, I've been cool, you feel me? Just life for real. I'm not trying to give her too much detail, y'all, because like I said, I've been falling back from her a lot because of some shit. We about to get into the shit into part 2, y'all. Part 2 really finna be fucking juicy, y'all, because she asked me the infamous question she's been asking me for fucking weeks. Since my birthday, mind y'all, I just turned 21 this year, March 1st, 2025. Since my birthday, I've been peeping, like, everything's coming together of, like, you feel me finding out that this bitch is really a weirdo for real. Like a week or two before March, I made another friend, y'all. I made a mommy friend. Mind y'all, my bestie, she's not a mom, y'all. So sometimes I don't be wanting to hang out with her. Why? Because I be having my baby and, like, you know, I know some people don't care, but, like, I don't like hanging out with people when it's just me and them and then my kid. Like, if my kid doesn't have nobody else to interact with, you feel me? Like, no. I want to make sure my baby having a good time too, you feel me? Fuck, what should I name? I'm not going to tell y'all her real name because I don't even think she knows that I'm making this story time. But, like, just out of respect for her, I'm not going to tell y'all her real name. We're going to name her Flower, okay? Period. We're going to name her Flower. I met Flower on Instagram. Around, like, towards the end of February, I met Flower. We became mutuals on IG. She like, we followed each other, you feel me? And I also peeped that we had hella mutuals, too. One of the mutuals being my fucking bestie. All right, y'all. So me seeing that Flower was also mutuals with my Dika bestie, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see if my bestie knows her because, you feel me, Flower has me in her close friends. And one time while we was on the phone, I asked her, I'm like, hey, girl, do you know who Flower is? And she's like, oh, my gosh, Flower. Who is Flower? And I showed her the girl's IG. I'm like, yeah, this is Flower. She followed me recently. And she added me to her close friends. And I peeped that y'all mutuals, too. So I just was curious if you knew her, too. Damn, I don't fucking remember which one I just put on my face. We're gonna hope it was this one. But, to my surprise, my bestie, she's like, yeah, I know her. She has me and her close friends, too. So I was like, okay, cool, that's what's up. He just left it at that. I was like, okay, cool, that's what's up. Like, days go by, like, Flower hits me up, y'all. And Flower, she's like, hey, girl, I know this is kind of last minute, so I understand if you don't want to come or whatever, but my birthday, mind y'all, I already knew Flower birthday was coming up because she kept posting about it on her story. So she was like, she hit me up the night before her birthday. She's like, I know this is kind of last minute, but I just wanted to see if you were interested in coming to my brunch. Like, I'm having a little girls, you know, brunch tomorrow for my birthday. It's going to be a bunch of my friends, and your bestie is coming too. So I was like, oh shit, okay. Mind y'all, my bestie had already told me that she was invited to her birthday. And I was like, oh, that's what's up. You feel me? Like, that's cool. And then a little bit afterwards, Flower texted me and she was like later on that night, like around maybe like 10-ish, 11-ish, she hit me up and she, you want to come? And I was like, shit, you feel me? I'm down. I think it was like a Saturday, y'all, or a Friday. I don't fucking remember. It had to be like on the weekend, not Sunday though. I hit up my best friend because, you feel me? I was like, oh shit, girl, you feel me? We're going to go to brunch together. And so Flower puts us all in a group chat, like all the girls that are going to the brunch, including me and my bestie, right? So, like, me and my bestie separately, like, I hit her up and, like, we were on the phone or whatever, and I'm telling her, like, girl, Flower just invited me to her birthday brunch, you feel me? Do you want to come? Do you want to go together, like, you and me, feel me? And my bestie was like, OMG, yes, we totally should go together, da-da-da-da-da. She lives all the way in Kannapolis, right? So the plan was to have her man, my bestie, her man was going to drop her off here at my house. So yeah, she was taking forever, y'all. We was already mad late because I was waiting on my bestie. We go to the brunch, y'all. Everything was cool. Everything was, you know, I'm just observing. It was me, Flower, bestie, the other girl, and then I think it was 5 of us. It was like 5 of us. It had to be like 5 of us all together, right? So while we're there, mind y'all, I'm a fucking content creator. So I bring my camera and my iPhone damn near anywhere I go, okay? So I pull out my camera and I ask the birthday girl, I'm like, hey girl, do you want some birthday pics? Like, you look so beautiful. Like, I feel like you should really take pictures because I don't see you taking no pictures. The brunch spot that we were at was so freaking beautiful. So the girl's like, shit, you know what? Hell yeah. So I'm like, okay, girl, let's find a good little background and I'll take your pictures for you with my camera because, like, yes. I'm taking her pictures or whatever and I noticed my bestie, like, just in the background watching us. So I'm like, okay, cool. Mind you, at this point, we had already took our little shots, our cheers, our mimosas. We already ate. I wasn't just gonna be like, oh, let's take pictures and nobody ate. You feel me? No. I noticed my bestie looking at us. So I'm like, oh, girl, you want some pics too? Like, you feel me? You want to take some pics too? You look pretty as well. Like, he's like, oh my gosh, sure, okay. So I proceed to take my bestie photos. So then I'm like, okay, bestie, my turn to take pics, you feel me? Because I look the fuck good right now, too. I want some pictures. One of the girls ended up leaving, but the rest of us, the four of us, we stayed and we took pictures. Yeah, we leave the brunch like 4:30-ish, right? Bestie's riding with me, y'all. And Flowers, she's like, y'all want to come over to my crib? Y'all can come over to my crib real quick. It's literally right up the street. It's like, it was literally like 5 minutes away from the brunch spot. It was super nice. She was like, if y'all want to pull up, we can, you know, and we can take a few shots or whatever. And I was like, oh, well, I'm driving, so I might just take one, you feel me? And then, like, let it wear off a little bit just to cheers with y'all, you feel me? But I'll definitely match that with y'all. We go to Flower's house, and y'all, mind y'all, it was only 4 of us. And we taking shots, we're listening to music, you know, it's a vibe. Y'all. Mind y'all, we're all Hispanic, okay? Yo soy dominicana y salvadoreña. My bestie, honestly, I don't know what she is anymore, y'all, because when I first met her, she told me she was Ecuadorian and fucking dominicana, y ahora de repente este año, she's Puerto Rican. She told me she's Puerto Rican too, so I don't know. But the other girl, Flower, she's dominicana también, and she's puertorriqueña. She's boricua, you feel me? And you feel me? And I feel like a lot of Latinas, they have a lot in common. Why? Because of the simple fact that we're Latina. A lot of us grow up the same way. A lot of us grow up with the same type of trauma, you feel me? Me and Flower's friend were more so talking because Bestie and Flower, they were the ones talking for real. Because you feel me? They've known each other since high school. But my bestie hasn't seen her for real since high school. So, you know, they were catching up or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to talk to Flower's friend. You feel me? Because, like, you feel me? We chilling. And me and Flower's friend, we don't know what the hell they talking about. Because they talking about some shit that happened in high school. And my bestie, she starts bringing up bitches from high school that wanted her man and this and this and that. And I'm like, girl... She was like, oh, do you know what I'm talking about? I was like, girl, I have no fucking idea who or what you're talking about. What the fuck? That was, you know how long ago it was since we was in high school, bitch? I found that a little bit strange because I'm like, why are we talking about shit that happened in fucking high school? You feel me? But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, maybe because, you feel me, they haven't seen each other since high school. So maybe they're like, you know, catching up and just, you know, laughing at old memories that they had. So she kept bringing up her man, y'all. She kept saying, yeah, she wanted my man. This other girl wanted my man. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So while they're having this conversation, I'm just vibing, listening to the music like this. So, y'all, we make our way into the kitchen because, you feel me, we finna take shots. Baddie shot o'clock. We go take our little baddie shot o'clock or whatever. Mind y'all, my bestie doesn't take one because she's Muslim and she recently stopped drinking, right? So she had like a little bit of wine or something, but it wasn't no liquor. So, y'all, while we're all in the kitchen, you know, taking our shots, we just, you know, talking about, like, our lives and stuff, getting to know each other a little bit more. And we start talking about Hispanic lore, Latina lore. Mind y'all, I wasn't telling these girls every fucking thing, you feel me? I'm just telling them basic shit that I know every Hispanic has gone through. Like, mira muchacha, límpiame ese cuarto, coño. You know, shit like that. I'm not telling these girls everything, you feel me, of my life because I just met them. Meanwhile, my bestie... Y'all, she started crying out of nowhere, y'all. We're talking about lore, and she started crying, y'all, sobbing. Everybody's looking at her like... Part 3, y'all, of why I cut off my bestie, di que supuestamente. Turned off the light because baby girl is sleeping, so I'm gonna try my best not to be too loud. Yeah, y'all, so we in the kitchen chilling. My bestie, she's telling these girls that I just met, and one of the girls she just met too, but Flowers she had already knew beforehand, so I guess this is why she was spilling all her tea. I don't know, y'all. She starts crying and sobbing and telling all of us how she's been going through it. She's been going through this and this and that, and going through it with her mom and all this shit, y'all. And Flower, the birthday girl, she's looking at my bestie as well. Also, like, she was like, girl, don't cry, you feel me? Because now you're going to make all of us cry. Like, this, I'm not going to lie, y'all. I low-key got secondhand embarrassment because... So she proceeds to cry and sob, you feel me? So at this point, I'm like, okay, let me go comfort her. I gave her a hug. I'm like, girl, it's okay, you feel me? But, like, I gave her that look like, bitch, wrap it up. Like, so she's like, after I hugged her, whatever, she's still crying. She's like this, y'all. She's like... I'm so sorry, Flower. I did not want to make your birthday all about me. I don't want the attention on me. And I'm looking at her. I'm like... And, like, y'all, it was weird, bro. It was just a moment of silence for a little bit. So, Flower, she's like, okay, y'all, let's go match or something. Because what the fuck? So, after that, y'all, we go into the house, right? And... the birthday girl, she's like, oh, y'all hungry? Let's order something real quick, you feel me? Because at this point, it's getting late. It's like 7 around this time. So I'm like, shit, I'm down to eat. My bestie and the other girl, they all agreed. And we're trying to figure out something to eat. And, y'all, my bestie, right? I told y'all she's Muslim, right? So she's like, oh, my gosh, let's get a Muslim pizza. I don't know. I don't think that's what they call it, though. Forgive me, y'all, if I said that wrong. I forgot what they call it. They call it a halal. Because, you know, like, they make halal food differently. Or, like, I don't know if it was halal. It was something Muslim, though, because they didn't use real pork or none of that, right? So she was like, oh, let's get a halal pizza. Let's get a halal pizza. And, y'all, I looked at my bestie. I'm like, bitch. And the other girls are looking at her like, what the fuck? A fucking halal pizza, nigga? What is that? I was like... nobody agreed to the fucking halal pizza, y'all, not even me. So I'm like, y'all, let's just let the fucking birthday girl pick, you feel me? It's her birthday. What do you feel like eating, girl? Like, you know what? I could go for a little pizza right now, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in the mood for no halal pizza. I low-key want like a New York style pizza. She ordered it was big as freak, y'all. I ended up doing, you feel me, Flower's pizza that she wanted because it was her birthday, right? We had sparked up again, y'all, and then me and Bestie, we ended up leaving because it was getting late. The sun was already dark. I had to get home. I ended up leaving, maybe like a week after Flower's birthday. It was her son's birthday, y'all, because like I said, this is a new mommy friend that I made. And I was genuinely so happy to meet her, you feel me? Because I'm like, yo, I literally don't have any mommy friends besides my sister and my sister's child. My niece, y'all already know my niecey Pooh. She's like about to turn 7 this year. My daughter is literally about to turn 3, so that's a huge age gap. So sometimes they don't even get along, y'all. Flower, she has a toddler as well. Her son was turning 2, y'all. So, like, I'm pretty sure it was like a week after Flower's birthday. It was her son's birthday, y'all, and she invited me, you feel me? You feel me? I'm excited. I'm like, OMG, you feel me? I know Zola's gonna be excited because it was at like a farm or whatever. It was super nice. We ended up going to Flower's house again. Me and baby girl, we ended up going to Flower's house afterwards to cut the cake and, you know, give all the gifts. So mind y'all, before I went to Flower's son's birthday, I'm telling my bestie, because my bestie's like, oh, what's up? You feel me? What you doing tomorrow? When the birthday came, I was telling her like, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go to Flower's birthday for her son. You feel me? And she was like, oh, that's what's up, you feel me? I low-key feel bad because I wasn't invited, but, you know I don't have a kid. And I was like, yeah, you know, what you're going to be standing there the whole time just watching everybody else's kid and, you know, like, no. That little comment right there, I didn't really think too much of it. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. A few days later, my bestie, she's like, yeah, I'm so happy that I introduced y'all, And I was like, oh, okay. So she said that one time. She was like, yeah, I'm happy I introduced y'all, whatever. I didn't really say nothing about it because I'm like, okay, cool. If that's what the bitch think, I'm going to let her think that. So then, right, my birthday came around. So I was like, you know what? I might just do like a girls' night at my house because I haven't had a girls' night in forever. I haven't seen my other friends in forever. So ya me puse a cocinar. I really shouldn't have even put myself to cook because what the heck? Next time I host an event, we're getting takeout. Yeah, so it was me, Bestie, my sister, Flower, my other friend and her girlfriend. So it was like 6 of us girls there. My other friend and her girlfriend, they didn't stay that long. But my man was also here because, mind you, this is our home. He stays here. But I was having the girls' night out there in the living room. I just told my man, you feel me, babe? Just stay in the room, you feel me? It's a girls' night. I'll bring you your little food, your picadera too, when I'm done cooking it. We had all ordered like matching PJs so we could take cute pics and everything. We didn't even end up taking no pictures or nothing, y'all. And the whole time that, you feel me, everybody's there, like all the other girls are there, my bestie, she just keeps calling me bestie. She's like, oh, bestie, where you want me to put this? Where you want me to put that? So, like, mind y'all, she never does that, though. She don't be just calling me bestie, like, while we're together. She'll more so do it, like, as a pose. So, like, you know, bestie ended up spending the night. Flower ended up leaving, I think in the morning, or I don't remember if she left that same night or in the morning. Like the next day we wake up, I was like, let's go to do brunch, y'all, at Tattoos and Booze. If you in Charlotte, you know what Tattoos is. Mind y'all, I had just turned 21 too, so I was like, y'all, I want to go use my freaking ID. And my bestie, she had ended up going home. Her man had picked her up, but I had let her know, like, yeah, we're gonna go to brunch, whatever. But I knew she didn't drink like liquor, so I really didn't like invite her for real. I'm like, okay, you feel me, I'm not gonna even bother inviting her because I already know she's gonna tell me, girl, I don't even drink, you feel me? So it was just me, my man, and my sister, and my man's sister. They all came to celebrate my birthday. We had a little brunch or whatever. It was cool. Me and Flower, we start hanging out a little bit more after that, after my birthday, with the kids though, mainly with the kids. Like, we be hanging out mainly with the kids. Like, we like finding stuff to do with the kids, you know, get them out the house. Every time me and Flower hang out, she's replying to my story like, oh, I'm so happy y'all are hanging out. She even added us into a fucking group chat, y'all, and texted us that she was happy that we were hanging out. April 5th, y'all, at fucking 8 p.m. She's like, I love that y'all went out, yes. Part 4 or 3, I guess, of why I cut off my best friend for real, y'all. My bestie, Dike, supuestamente. So yeah, she's texting me and Flower literally every time we hang out. She's like, wow, like I just showed y'all the message. She was like, wow, I'm so happy y'all are hanging out. Be safe. Me and Flower, we were still hanging out. We were literally chilling at my crib, and the kids were playing in Zola's room. And me and Flower, we were chopping it up. And while we're chopping it up, my bestie just texts me that, or texts us, because she put us all in a group chat. She just texted us that out the blue. And I looked at Flower. I was like, ooh, did you see what she sent me? Did you see the group chat she made? And Flower was like, yeah, what the hell? I didn't even tell y'all, right? So my friend, my bestie is a Muslim, di que supuestamente. She's a Muslim. So around my birthday this year, March 1st, this year was Eid and Ramadan around my birthday. And my bestie let me know that. She was like, hey girl, I'm not drinking no more, you feel me? I'm doing a fast because it's Ramadan, it's Eid. I think it was on my birthday or after my birthday, Eid or Ramadan had started. So she's literally, y'all, she's trying to convince me so bad. She's like, you should totally do a fast with me. You should do a fast with me. Let's fast together. Mind y'all, I've been telling her for months, like, I've been wanting to get closer to God, but I told her that I've been leaning more so towards Christianity. I grew up in a Christian household. We weren't like Christian, but my family took us to a Christian church, you feel me? We would go learn about the Bible. We would do Bible study. So I told her, you know, I'm looking towards Christianity a little bit more because, you know, that's what I grew up around. That's what I know, you know, and I want to get closer to God with what I know. As soon as I said Christian, y'all, she's like, no, Christians are so judgy. Christians are this. Christians have a handmade Bible. She was like, the Quran is the best Bible out there because it's not man-made. It's not, you know. So I'm like, what the fuck? I did not know what to even say, y'all. I was like, yeah, you know, but I don't know if I would feel comfortable converting or even trying to be a Muslim. I know that there are people that convert even if they're not from that type of culture. But me personally, I feel like that's a little disrespectful. You know what I mean? Because they speak a whole different language. I believe they speak like Arab, right? They speak a whole nother language. They grew up being Muslim and being around that religion and that culture. You know what I mean? So I didn't feel comfortable at all, like trying to convert or even no. So she's like, girl, I'm going to give you a Quran of mine that I have. Y'all, I have the freaking Quran. I have yet to read it, bro, to this day because I don't even know what to do with it. I don't want to throw it away. I don't know if she did brujeria on it. Dios reprende eso. I don't know. So yeah, she proceeds to give me the Quran. She's like, yeah, just look through it. The Muslim religion is so beautiful because the man has to do everything for you. That's literally what she's telling me, y'all. I'm side-eyeing her. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind y'all, I don't want my man to do everything for me. Like, don't get me wrong. I love princess treatment here and there. But the way me and my man are, we like to work together. I like to help him out just as much as he likes to help me. With our child, without our child, that's how our relationship has worked for so long, because we communicate. You feel me? We work together. So she's like, yeah, when you get married, as a man, he has to give you gifts and he has to spoil you and he has to do all this for you. And I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, girl. If that's what you want to do, you feel me? Do it. Around that same time too, like near my birthday, we would be on FaceTime damn near every freaking day. Why? Because I had recently also lost my job around March. Around my birthday, I had lost my work from home job. Well, I would get on the phone with her. I would FaceTime with her a lot. And mind y'all, she acts like she don't know I work from home job. She would literally pull up to my house and we would, you feel me, chop it up while I'm at work. Why would I even let her do that, y'all? That's my fault, honestly. But yeah, so I'm like, you know, opening up to her a little bit more because we're on FaceTime every fucking day, y'all. And like, I'm telling her, like, she peeps Zola speaking Spanish to me. And she's like, oh my God, she knows Spanish. And I'm telling her, like, yeah, you feel me? I told you I wanted to teach my baby Spanish. Like, this is our culture. I don't want her to forget it. Like, I don't want my baby to be a no sabo kid. And she was like, oh my God, that's so good. Zola is so smart. Da, 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 da. You should really consider teaching her Arab. Y'all, when I tell y'all my fucking face, like my smile faded when she said that. And I did not want to come off as disrespectful, so I like laughed at it a little bit, and I was like, yeah, girl, I don't know, you feel me? I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I don't even fucking know Arab. That's what I told her. I said, girl, I don't even know Arab. Her dad, like, literally nobody she be around knows Arab, so why would I teach her that? And she was like, yeah, no, but I do. I've been speaking and I've been teaching my little brother how to speak it. The other day he said to me, assalamu alaikum. And I'm like, bitch, everybody knows assalamu alaikum, bro. Everybody knows that. For one. For two, she had the fucking audacity to say, oh yeah, but I speak it. She can speak it with me. Bitch, are you her mother? No, I don't think so. And then she proceeded to say, oh, when I take her to the mosque, you know, bitch, see, because now you stepping boundaries, bitch. Okay, I get we besties, okay, cool, whatever, but like, bitch, have some fucking respect. So I told her, I was like, no, you feel me? I'm not doing that. Like, no. A few weeks go by, we're on the phone again, y'all, and she fucking brings it up again. She brings the shit up again. It's like, yeah, I really think you should teach Zola Arab. You know, babies are so smart. There's babies out there that know up to 4 different languages. It's like, yeah, girl, you are right. There are smart-ass babies out there that know more than 1 language. You feel me? That's what's up. But I'm not teaching my fucking daughter Arab. I don't even fucking speak that. Why would I teach her that? Make it... Like, so I told her, I said, respectfully, bro, like, when you have your own child, you can do what you want, but as far as mine, please stop. So, okay, cool, we left it at that, right? Yeah, y'all, she started throwing me off a little bit around then, because I'm like, okay, bitch, I already told you once no, then you brought it up again, so now you're kind of being disrespectful. Okay, well, me and Flower, we're hanging out a little bit more now, because like I said, we both have kids. We be trying to find stuff for them to do around the city, you know, stuff that we can go and do together with the kids so they can have fun and we can have fun. So yeah, we hanging out a little bit more. Me and Flower, we actually ended up having a girls' night by ourselves. Like, we went out to the club because I just turned 21. She was like, girl, let's go out. You feel me? Let's go to a bar. We didn't even go to the club, y'all. We went to a bar. Because Flower, she was like, oh, I don't like going to the clubs where there's everybody at, you know, that, especially down here in Charlotte. Bitches be weird. Bitches are messy. And I was like, girl, me too. Like, let's definitely go to a bar. So we went to a spot called Dalia's, y'all. It was really super pretty. It was so nice. It was like it was giving a Latina bar for real. Like, it was so aesthetic. So mind y'all, of course, you feel me, we did not invite Bestie because, like I said, she does not drink, y'all. So it would have been pointless for her to be there. So while we're out there, you know, me and Flower, like, we're taking bathroom flicks, little boomerangs or whatever. And she's like, again, bro, brings it up again, like, OMG, I'm so happy you guys are spending time together. I'm so happy that I introduced y'all. So now it starts pissing me off because I'm like, bitch, you keep saying the same shit. Like, okay, cool, you said it once that you introduced us. Dike, that's what you made up in your mente, pero... So now she just keeps saying it. Like, keeps saying, oh, I'm so happy y'all are hanging out. Like, she's trying to make it be known. And, like, okay, you know, I understand, like, you're happy, bitch, but, like, be fucking for real. Every time we hang out, bitch, you have to let us know you're happy. Every time. Mind y'all, they hang out, Flower and Bestie, they used to hang out separately too. Nigga, I don't care. What the fuck? We're not in high school. The day that I was getting ready to go out to the bar with Flower, I was on the phone with my bestie and I was letting her know, like, hey girl, well, I'm gonna go to the bar later. And she was like, oh dang, I can't go, whatever. But she was like, oh, did Flower tell you? Did Flower tell you? And I was like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Did Flower tell me what? And she was like, oh no, if Flower didn't tell you, then I'm not gonna tell you then. I'm just gonna wait for her. So I was like, bitch, what the fuck does Flower need to tell me? Nigga, tell me. If you know and you're supposed to be my bestie, tell me, bitch. And I was like, what is it about? Is it about me? Is it about Flower? She was like, oh no, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. So I'm like, bitch, why the fuck did you bring it up, right? Strike one. She did that one time on the phone, right? Okay, cool.